Man, what you saying? Alright, gamer boys, you can calm down. Hey, Randy Rhodes, the mover guy. It's fixed? Good. The one I'm playing through. I don't know, man. Everybody has something different that they hear in their head, so it's kind of hard to say, like, which amp is the best amp for electric guitar. Is there a certain kind of electric guitar we're talking about? Gotta move that out of the way, excuse me. Gamer boys, hello. I see you, yes. Mohammed, I told you, buy a sticker, I'll play Crossroads. If you want to support me and support the channel, buy a sticker, buy a super sticker, I'll play your request. Otherwise, you can just hit the like button. That would be great. If not, this is probably not going to be the place for you. Read the description of the channel. I'm not a human jukebox. Thank you, man. If you like, dude, if you like clean sounds, you want to get a Fender. If you like jangly, like rock sounds, like the Friends theme song by the Rembrandts, I'll be there for you. You will probably want a Vox AC30. Or if you like the Beatles, you want a Vox AC30. If you like AC/DC, you want to get a Marshall Plexi, man. If you like Cream, you want to get a Marshall Plexi, man. If you like Jimi Hendrix, you want to get a Marshall Plexi, man. If you like Led Zeppelin, you want to get a Marshall Plexi, man. Do you see a pattern here? However, If you're like, no, I really like I really like Steve Miller's guitar tone. What amplifier is that? You need a Fender Princeton Blackface reissue. Princeton Reverb reissue. That's what you need. The 65 reissue. It's a Blackface Princeton with reverb and tremolo. Sort of like the amp I'm playing through now, except my amp's a 210. And it's powered by EL84s instead of 6v6s. So I've got a little bit squishier type of tone than a Princeton reverb. Mine's also a hand-wired amp, and the Princeton reverb reissue. I think there's a hand-wired version of it, but for the most part it's a printed circuit board amp. Which means somebody didn't hand wire it and solder it by hand. It was run through a machine. So what's the difference between a PC board amp and a hand wired amp? Well, printed circuit board amps are way more forgiving when you play. They won't necessarily pick up every mistake that you make. Or a hand-wired amp, like the amps that I play here on the program, they're going to pick up every fuck-up that you make. Ideally, what that's supposed to do is make you a better player. And actually, like, make you more conscious of things you want to hear versus the things you don't want to hear. So again, ultimately, provides a sense of control that you didn't have before. Number one, it's going to develop that sense of control. What does that do? Again, makes you a better player. Now, I didn't want that extra string bend in there, but it happened anyway, regardless if I wanted it in there or not. That was an overtone that just happened, and it was a mistake. But it's there, and there's nothing I can do about it. But that's going to happen on the hand-wired amp. That wouldn't have happened on the printed circuit board amp. Yes, I can play Black Sabbath. If you would like to buy a sticker or a super sticker and help the channel, then I will play some Black Sabbath for you. Dude, you don't need to type in all capitals. When you type in all capitals, you're shouting at me and at the room. Hey, Perfect Peter, what's happening? Hey, Fishing Geek, how you doing? Bahavna? Is that right? You play Anastasia, thank you. That's cool. We can go swimming a little surfing. Gamer boys, rock the coin right into the slot. I'm good. How are you? Hey, Natalie. I don't know any songs by Pink. Dude, that's all I play. Take the wax out of your ears, man. That's all I played just now. We're blues licks. I don't know what the You mean in a more traditional sense, like... Give me a break, man. I'm from Chicago, dude. When you're born there, they give you the fucking chess catalog when you leave the fucking hospital, man. Give me a fucking break. A guy to play blues where his mentality is blues is blood. So that's why I'm kind of giving you some shit about it. Listen to a Buddy Guy album, dude. All that shit was just Buddy Guy. Buddy Guy, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton. Hey, Jeffrey Boyle, come on down. What's happening? Hey, my man, Chad Streams, what's happening? There you are, you little peckerwood. that streams. Thanks, Fishing Geek. La Via Straignata. God, I haven't played that in a fucking long ass time. Thanks, Fishing Geek. Yeah, say it loud, say it proud. Dude, are you not getting what this fucking guy is saying to you? If you guys want something played, I need to get paid. It's that simple. So you either buy a sticker or you buy a super sticker. If you want to support me, support the channel, and help it grow. That's how it's gonna go. I'm a poet. I didn't even fucking know it. Such a different sound. Well, the blues riff wasn't, I didn't make that up. That's Helen Wolf, but the lead shit I make up, yeah. If that's what you're asking, Mr. CCR. I'm not a hero of guitar, man. But you're not getting the message. So it doesn't matter. You know, you guys, if you want something played, if you want a request played, all right, by me, you need to pay the piper. So you either need to buy a sticker or you need to buy a super sticker. Because that's not what the channel is for. The channel is to help people out that are needing advice on their tone, what their next guitar purchase might be, seeking advice on how to get help as a beginner guitar player, maybe some effects they're interested in, amplifiers, if you're having issues in your band, if you're having issues getting gigs, you know, writing and recording songs. This is the place. All the other shit, go elsewhere. I don't care where you go, but it ain't here. What I offer is read in the description. That's what this place is for. It's for you guys. It ain't for me to sit here and fucking be a jukebox playing fucking guitar playing monkey. That ain't the purpose of me and the stream. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays mean pinball. Yeah, chat stream, it doesn't matter because I don't know Crazy Train, so they ain't getting that anyways. I don't know any Ozzy solo shit. Dude, you might want to see my video that specifically states the fact that you guys think that all guitar players know how to play everything under the sun. We don't. It's a fact. Show me one guitar player on God's green earth that can play every kind of music out there, and I'll give you $1. Because that shit is not real. Let me see Steve Vai or Joe Satriani play slide guitar like Derek Trucks. I want to see that shit fucking right now. Yeah, you know why? Because they can't. If they could, they would. They'd be doing what Derek Trucks is doing. But they don't. They do what they do. No, people just can't, and people just read what they fucking want to read. But even in the title, it doesn't say requests. It says jams, which means I do the jamming, not you. That means I pick it. Just like material gets picked in a band based on the vocals' abilities to sing various certain songs, their range. That's how the songs get chosen that you end up playing. What are some good tips on starting a band? Good tips on starting a band. I would say find another person to start jamming with. Find that first. And then see, I guess, you know, from there, where you can turn. But if you like really want to find people, try Craigslist or try you know, open mics are always going to be hit and miss. So is Craigslist. Anything is going to be hit and miss. But if you don't get out there, you're never going to know. If you want to put out an ad on Craigslist, you know, that's fine too. If you want to start something and be the big cheese, you know, that's your decision. Or you can look to join up with something. But those are the various ways to, you know, find bandmates. You could also try. Usually, there's a bulletin board at your local music store if musicians wanted. I never put much stock in those. Oh, mister. Wow, you're very angry. Maybe YouTube isn't for you. Oh, maybe it's a good time in the day for you to go fuck yourself. How about that? Maybe this stream isn't for you, fuckface. How about that? How about we try that? Not you, Chad Streams. You're good. No. If you're rude and disrespectful to me, I'm going to be rude and disrespectful back to you. It has nothing to do with being angry. You're here in my fucking house. Remember that. You're the guest. I'm the host. Manners. Fucking A. Can't believe I've got to fucking explain that all the time. Jesus Christ. And if your message was held for review, you probably said something you shouldn't have fucking said. Right? Alright. Did that help with the finding possible bandmates? Was that decent advice? Because that's what I would do. I would, here in Arizona, in the Phoenix metro area, I would pull up Craigslist and see who's looking for what. But I'm not looking to start something. I'm looking to join up with something that's ongoing. That's me. Because it's easier for me to like find a gig that way. It's much more work at this point in my life if I said, oh, I'm going to restart Soulcactus. All right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to, whatever, do Larry Soulcactus Band 2.0. Then it's me singing and playing everything. And then having to find 2 other guys to follow me. It's a shit ton of work, and I just don't feel like doing it anymore. Now, if I don't have to train the other 2 guys, and then I knew that they were going to walk in and be like, no, we're good, dude. We can do anything and everything that you want to play. Just tell us what you want to play. We know your entire shit. Okay, that's fine. I want to play Latin Moon then. Let's see how good the 2 of you fucking are. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, if they have all my shit, let's go. Right? No, I'm not playing left-handed. the camera. Yes, thanks, Mirza. Hey, Charles Bronson, how are you? You're welcome, chat streams. Yeah, on YouTube it is, and I can't figure out. I've called the geniuses at Apple and contacted YouTube, and neither one of them could help me fix this issue. That's why I shot other videos on my regular camera app and put them up in the shorts. What was it, yesterday or the day before? And those show me in right orientation. Plus the sound is better. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not, but like when you watch back streams or whatever, sound is spotty in places and the stream is like fucked up in places, and it's because of the streaming quality or whatever. It's like I don't really have any control over AT&T or Cox. You know what I'm saying? Like I can only do so much on my end. Yeah. It doesn't taste like Cox till I say it tastes like Cox. You don't want any part of this, Dewey. What's my favorite genre? Blues? Or classic rock? And then probably R&B, like old R&B from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. I don't know. I'm not lefty, man. I wouldn't know. I don't think so, to be honest. I mean, Elliot Easton of the Carrs is left-handed. He's a bitchin' guitar player. I wouldn't say he's talked about everywhere. He's not. It's okay. It's okay, Pixie. You guys were all complaining that there was an issue, so I just thought I thought I'd said I'll be back. Well, that's good. At least somebody does, Chad. Thank you, Ephraim. I'm playing through a Victoria. This one is from about 2004, 2003, right in there. So it's vintage at this point, I guess. MZ, how are you? Happy Friday, yes. Yeah, I know. Ernie balls. I use these and I use 9s. This is a 10 gauge. Ouch. This guitar since like 2018 or 2017, so 7-8 years. Yeah, Ernie balls are great. Yeah, I use them because Jimmy Page and Eric Clapton use them. Yeah, I like jamming. Yeah. Well, I did the last opening stream, Guitar Man. There you go, Guitar Man. Oh, that's cool, Fishing Geek. The only thing I really don't like about this amp is the way it distorts. I'd much rather use this amp for clean, but if I got it, I got it. Thanks, Chad Streams. I'll let you know when that happens. No, I do not. Thanks, Pixie. That's about it. Check out George. He knows all the codes. The band is playing Dixie for full time. But it ain't what they call rock and roll. Dude, I like Dire Straits. It's just not something I like to play. It's not something I have like a yearning, a calling for. As much as you guys want to will it into existence, it's just not going to happen. You've been using Purple Pack most of your life? Alright, well, dude, there's nothing wrong with it. What works for you may not work for us, vice versa, man. I switched to Ernie Ball when I was like a freshman in high school, and I've never looked back. I started off with Diodario's. I moved over to GHS Boomers. I wasn't really fond of either, and I made the switch over to Ernie Ball because that's what Clapton and Page used. And I'm like, well, They're the bee's knees in my opinion, so that's what I'm gonna fucking use. No, I don't play Iron Maiden. I don't really play heavy metal, man. I'm a blues player. Any ambient jams in your bed with kidney stone to help you relax? Yeah, man. We can help. Let's see, maybe we got something. Hey, Teacher Dan. Hey, Rock Fan. How you guys doing? You're welcome, S'mores. That's the most relaxing shit I got, man. Alright, Fishing Geek, be cool. Hey, Scott Norris, what's happening? Hello, Dave. Earth to Dave. Alright, s'mores. Yeah, Dave. Got my swamp frog right here, buddy. Yeah! Does that answer your question there, partner? Not as good as the real McCoy, I must say, but I do try. Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Yeah, slinky. Pixie, I'm sure that you were. I don't doubt it for a minute. Well, you know, the thing I think I'm most proud about my signature amp is what we did with it, which was, I think we combined the three most golden era elements of Fender amps into one amp. So we had the black face reverb, brown face tremolo, and the tweed type of tone for just the regular body. So you got your tweed. Then you got your ability to surf. Then you got that. encompass all three of those elements into one amp, you get a lot of cool tones. Plus it's Class A, so no need to rebias it. When you want to retube it, you retube it. And there's 2 10s, so instead of a single 112, which would fart out on you, you get 20 inches of speaker, and everything stays nice and tight. So that way, when you do fucking overdrive the shit out of this amp, this is what it's gonna sound like. I just personally don't find this overdrive very appealing. I just find it very harsh and sterile. It's not warm and inviting. The one area that I say the amp fails in is breakup quality. I mean, even if you have a different type of guitar, still, like, the amp is really not meant to be really broken up. It's meant to be opened up. But it's not meant to really go and be driven hard like the Swart. It's a much different tonality. So if we go back into my baby, my other amp, you're going to hear an immediate difference. What are you, Dr. Lovegreen? What are you, a guy that shits on pentatonic players? Is that your deal, Mr. Grateful Dead? Steal your face? Sorry, not all of us want to sound like Jerry, dude. You should have been here from the beginning, man. I was playing Love Me 2 Times. Where were you? Much different sounding, but here's the breakup quality of the Swart. What's the difference? The speakers are the same in both amps. The Swart runs on an EL34, not an EL84 Vox tube. The Swart I have running on a Marshall tube. Light bulb. Something to think about. My little Soulcactus. That's tone. Now, does it sound as big as the other? No, because the Swart is a 5-watt amplifier. Soulcactus is a 20-watt amplifier, so different functionalities. if you do get into like playing in a professional capacity, you will need more than one amplifier. It sort of like goes without saying. You know, realistically, most guys that play in a professional capacity have like three amps. They'll have like a Vox AC30 type of amp. They'll have some kind of Fender blackface, you know, reverb and tremolo kind of deal for clean. And then they'll have some kind of Marshall style amp. Those are your three basic tones. So your Marshall Plexi, your Vox AC30, and your Fender blackface type of tones. What kind of guitar do I recommend? Something between $250 and like $500 for anybody just starting out. That should be like the dollar range. I don't know what you can get for $150, but like I know my first guitar I think was like $200 to $300, I believe, and that was back in 1984, 85. So that's why I say anything between $200 to $500 range should be your like beginning guitar budget. So if you get like a Squier starter pack, that's $250, probably $300 with sales tax out the door. I don't know. I know that there are SG specials out there for $1,500 or $1,600 currently, Gibson USA made. I haven't seen any juniors. I've seen Youngblood with an Epiphone Polaris white, I think, or whatever white they're calling it now. He's got an SG Junior Epiphone. So it'll look like my guitar in white. It won't say Gibson at the top. It'll say Epiphone. And it'll have Youngblood's signature on it. I got the email last week. Oh, what brands? Epiphone, Fender, Squier, you know, any of those brands. You know, PRS makes some low-end guitars now. I would say go to the shop, play a bunch of guitars in that range, in that price range, and see what feels best to you. Ultimately, that's what it's going to boil down to, is what feels good to you. It's like trying on a pair of shoes, really. You don't know until you go to the shoe store and try on a bunch of shit. I mean, excuse me, a bunch of shoes, and then figuring out, you know, which ones feel good on your feet. Guitar is no different. You want to feel which one feels good to you sitting in your lap. I don't like to sit on my amps, but you know, you want ultimately you want to sit down and feel if it's balanced. You know, if you don't know how to play anything, just sit there and strum it, and just try and make some notes with it or whatever. Just see how that feels. The neck feels to you when you grip it. You know, does that feel comfortable on the back of your hand when it meets the back of that neck? Does that feel comfortable to you? Thanks, Pixie. You're the best. Yes, Love Green. Read the description. Man, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of the room. This is not the place for you, fuckface. Dr. Love Green. Yeah. That means only one thing. You love weed, dumbass. All right, Chad. Good luck with it, man. That's cool. I'll be. Dude. I cross on it. I'm on Instagram multiple times a day, so I'll see you on there, bud. Yeah, John Garcia. It was the unplugged version of Layla. I'm glad you laughed at that, Pixie. I thought that was kind of funny. Guy was being an asshole, right? Like, dude, I not only sit here and talk, I actually play. Oh, wow, shit. Okay, it's 66 minutes, so, all right. If you like the content, please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that like button, of course. I thought I'd come on here and do a stream earlier today and just kind of see where the audience has gone, as they've been kind of meager lately. So, best way to support me is to buy a sticker and stream or a super sticker. That helps me, helps the channel, helps me grow. We're trying to get to 10K. And anyways, in the description of where it says read more, if you click on that, the more part, drop down box will appear. You can see the 2 links to Instagram and Patreon. If you want to go follow me over on Instagram, you can. It doesn't cost anything. If you want to go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/Larry Soulcactus, you can buy my tunage there. What I mean by tunage is my songs. Alrighty. So have a good day, everybody. Thank you for joining the stream and participating. Be cool. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.